Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel. And today is a big day. We got the Copa America final, Argentina and Brazil. We have a little bit of delay on Fox Sports because we actually have baseball on, and it's going into extra innings. It's at the bottom of the 11th. So as soon as this game goes off, we will tune in live and have the Brazil versus Argentina game. Man, what you talk about bad timing? Man, you got to be kidding me. How this game gonna go into extra innings on the day of the Copa America final? So as soon as we go live, I will get that rolling. You feel me? So first, let's go into the lineups. We have Argentina with a 4-3-3. Martinez in goal, Otamendi, Romero, and Acuna, along with Montiel at the back, Paredes, Lo Celso, De Paul, and Martinez. And then we have Di Maria and Lionel Messi. Brazil's going with a 4-2-3-1. Ederson in goal. We have Silva, Marquinhos, Lodi, Danilo, Paqueta, Fred, Casemiro, Neymar, Everton, and Richarlison. So, yeah, this should be a good one. And I am definitely looking forward to it. So sit back, enjoy the stream. And yeah, like I said, as soon as this baseball game is off, we will be going live to the Copa America final. Like I said, what a bad day to have a game go extra innings on the same night as the Copa America final on Fox. I mean, Fox, come on, Fox, you got to be better than this. You know what I'm saying? You got like 3 channels. You couldn't put the game on one of your other channels. So, I mean, this is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? This is ridiculous. But yeah, we're going to be going live pretty soon, and yeah, that's pretty much it right now, folks. You know what I'm saying? This is going to be a very exciting match. I've been looking forward to this one all week. What a weekend of football we have. But yeah, up first is the Copa America final. So yeah, this is going to be a great one, folks. And like I said, I'm really, really looking forward to it. So we got arguably one of the greatest players to ever play this game in Lionel Messi. And you got his compadre that he used to play with at Barcelona, Neymar. So, you know, it's yeah, special occasion. Lot of talent on both sides. Supremely talented players on both sides. And yeah, should be a hell of a game. So I don't have any predictions. Of course, I am going for Argentina. I really don't have a prediction. I would like to see Argentina win this thing. I would like to see Messi finally get a trophy with Argentina, excuse me, on the senior level. And yeah, Messi's always been my guy. Of course, I grew up a Diego Maradona fan, and so you know when I watch Messi, he just reminds me so much of Diego. And so Diego was the guy that I looked up to as a football player, and yeah, he was a guy that really drove me into playing football. So, like I said, when I see Messi, I see Maradona. So I've always been an Argentina fan, and you know that's like I said, Maradona was the one that you know gave me the passion and the love to want to play this game. So. All right, so it looks like Fox Sports 2 is taking up the game first, so let's tune in.
Maracana Stadium for this final in honor of all those who continue to fight the COVID-19 pandemic on all fronts across Brazil, across South America, and across the world.
they switch back over to Fox Sports 1, I'll have to switch it back over. But for now, it looks like the game is going to be on Fox Sports 2, and we are off.
Two most successful South American nations at the World Cup will contest the final of the Copa America, the South American Championship, a tournament that dates back to 1916, the 47th edition, and the final match of the Copa America is underway. It is Argentina, the designated home team, and Albe Celeste in the stripes of white and sky blue as they have worn since 1908.
All right, we are off. Showtime.
Two iconic shirts, two iconic nations, one iconic stadium, and yet for most of the millions watching this game around the world right now, it is about two iconic individuals, Lionel Messi and Neymar, former teammates, facing off as opponents for the first time since Neymar left Messi in Barcelona 4 years ago, and they do so in the final of the Copa America. For Brazil trying to repeat as champions, for Argentina trying to win for the first time since 1993. And Stu, how are we expecting this game to look here tonight?
Well, tight, physical, intense from the get-go, and these are two of the best teams in this tournament. And you are going to see, as you see early already, tackles flying in, everything goes down the other end, a throw in early. Esteban Osterich, our referee, setting the tone early in this one, talking to Lionel Scaloni, the coach from Argentina. And really interesting how Messi and Neymar are going to find space within this game. I expect it to be tight for them early. How does it go as this game grows?
Miller trying to dig it out of there. Lucas Paquetá, who had the winning goals each of the last 2 rounds for Brazil, he gets felled. The referee Esteban Osterich. His prior game, he had a lot of fouls he whistled early. He was trying to set the tone early. He doesn't seem to be doing that again. As it just past 9 p.m. in Rio de Janeiro in the Brazilian winter. And there are fans, somewhere upwards of 6,000 of the first fans we've seen at this year's Copa America at the Maracana Stadium. As Lo Celso comes inside on that one. Lionel Messi on the ball for the first time tonight. Lautaro Martinez just trying to keep it for an Argentina side that have not lost a game since losing to Brazil 2 years ago in the Copa America semifinal. It is the second longest unbeaten run in the history of Argentina's national team. And we welcome those of you on FS1 live from the Maracana Stadium in Rio de Janeiro. It is the Copa America final. It is Argentina against Brazil. It is Lionel Messi against Neymar. It is an early yellow card for Fred of Brazil. And we asked the question, Stu, how would this match look? And a lot of it came down to how would our young referee Esteban Osterich decide to really set it.
Oh, that's a nasty tackle, Fred. Come on, Fred. Ouch. Stud showing.
You see that replay that is actually following through from Fred. He catches him with the studs on the shin. And that is an early yellow card and something to watch for Fred, because what it means now is you can't get as aggressive, you can't get as tight on tackles. Argentina will know that as well. So how does that manifest itself in a key part of the field in the middle?
Oh, that's a nasty tackle, man. Right on this. Come on, Fred. Complaining about you started the man. You serious? That could have been far worse.
In the final 6, including twice against Brazil and in back-to-back summers of 2015 and 2016. And this is very much about Neymar and Lionel Messi. And here's Messi on the ball as Lionel Messi tries to win a trophy with Argentina at senior level for the first time in his career. The final box that still needs a check mark. In one of the best careers in the history of soccer. He faces tonight his former teammate Neymar. 4 seasons they played together at Barcelona. And in the 4 years since Neymar left, so he could get out of Messi's shadow, be a star on his own at Paris Saint-Germain. This is the first time Messi and Neymar are playing against one another since, either for club or for country. It is certainly a matchup of stars, of teams, and an occasion of the Copa America final. It might be a long time before we see a game quite like this again. Silva, who is the captain for Brazil, once again an opportunity to make his 30th career trophy for club and country, coming off the Champions League win for Chelsea a matter of weeks ago.
And you just get a look earlier. You saw Brazil actually on the Argentina goal kick. They're stepping high. Now Argentina stepping high as well. They don't want Brazil to build and have possession from the midfield onwards. And you're seeing them just squeezing their lines tight, trying to stop them in that first phase of play, and then now being aggressive, trying to win it back. And they do so well here.
Sussman taking out Lucas Paquetá. Heading all the way upfield and has that one knocked out. Lionel Messi, Tom Rinaldi earlier in the tournament talked about it in terms of success and glory. Lionel Messi's had plenty of success. You want to compare it to Diego Maradona? Fine. He scored twice as many goals than Maradona ever did, both for Argentina and for his clubs. Messi has won more trophies and cups and titles in the last 6 years at Barcelona than Diego Maradona won in his entire career. And yet Maradona has an iconic moment at the 1986 World Cup, a moment that Lionel Messi has yet to have his own for Argentina. Can that moment come tonight? Great work on the outside by Acuna, but really a foul as Danilo was running with him the whole way. As you saw Messi playing in his 10th major tournament, in his 5th final, he has yet to register a goal or an assist in a final for Argentina, including the World Cup final in this same building in the summer of 2014. They lost an extra time to Germany. There's Neymar now, a little juggle on the ball, a little dance for the crowd.
Of course, for his time, we've seen Neymar get in the game. What does he have to do? Is he drop all the way back to midfield to get on the ball, takes it off the throw, goes from Brown over to Lo Celso, and just that's what you need sometimes as a player, creative player. Neymar just get a few touches at any part of the field, and then when Brazil have possession, you're going to see Neymar come to life. So far, though, it's been all Argentina from the start. Di Maria's on.
Running on that to Lautaro Martinez, intercepted by Thiago Silva. Zach Wilson really infused to this one. One back in the middle by Lautaro Martinez, gets it away from Messi. Martinez is stretched behind the play. Backtracking that. Running away on Lucas Paquetá.
Well, Messi can't believe that actually wasn't whistled back because there was no advantage. Messi had the ball 1 against 4 Brazilian defenders for that tackle on Martinez from Casemiro, but he was let to go.
Martinez dropping in the ball. The return from Casemiro. Good tackle there by Leandro Paredes. Teammate of his at Paris Saint-Germain. Always a back foot for Brazil. Another foul in the early running.
I'll tell you what, Argentina look up for this game. Brazil are the favorites. They were playing at home. They have been the strongest team throughout this tournament. But we have seen an Argentina team that have grown. Messi has come to life. He's had 4 goals, 5 assists. And you're seeing a team right now early in this game. They're trying to set the tone. They're trying to get stuck in. They're playing very intense, and they don't want to allow Brazil to get into that rhythm with the ball and dominate the game in possession.
He just takes it long. It's there. I don't know if Di Maria to keep it away from Ronaldo. Brazil going to throw. Chichi has really done nothing but win in the 5 years since he's been Brazil's coach. Only 1 loss in a competitive game. That was to Belgium in the last World Cup. A little touch up there on Richarlison. Neymar quick to it clearly with him. Paredes is trying to escape. Richarlison trips him up. You mentioned Brazil as the favorite. Yeah, these Brazilians don't want to be the first Brazil ever not to win the Copa America on home soil. They are not really interested in being the feel-good part of Lionel Messi's story, even as they admit that there are a number of Brazilians rooting for Argentina. How do you approach a game?
And Neymar was
Argentina, how do you approach a game?
And Neymar was very vocal about it. You know, Brazilians were rooting for Messi to have that moment. It's a grand final against Argentina, their biggest rival, and against Messi. And by the way, Neymar's yet to win a major international trophy with Brazil, so he takes that upon himself as well in this game.
The Brazil team that won the Copa America after Maracana 2 years ago. He was out injured.
All right, so far, very even game, very physical game, kind of what I expected. 10 minutes in, and nobody's had a shot on goal yet. So a lot of fouls.
Last time Argentina lost the game 2 years ago to Brazil in the Copa America semifinals. The referee wants to restart that free kick if the ball was rolling.
Tight, isn't he?
Second longest unbeaten run in the history of Argentina's national team. The only longer was back in the early 90s when they went back-to-back Copa America tournaments in 1991 and 1993. Jamedi. They offer a clean. She shot to this one. They're trying a foot race with Emerson Civillini. Here, Cunha's reaction to not getting that call.
Really, ref?
Which is right, he actually comes off the right foot.
Are you serious?
He's on that early on. And Lottie gets off. Neymar shooting. Ready to Maria to return a long run. Lottie to kick there in the tackle. It's going to be a foul and a free kick going the other way. Cristian Romero, who's returning after 3 games out with a knee injury, is down.
That's an interesting part of the game with Scaloni giving Romero the start over Pizzella. Early in the game, he's alert to this one, comes across, gets his body in front. Vladi takes the challenge, it's a foul. But it is something to watch for throughout this game. A center-back pairing that hasn't played together in a couple games, a team that was playing well with that partnership. Romero comes in, I think, because of his ability and his physical attributes, his speed, his communication. He has played with Montenegro before, but also you're just dealing with a Brazilian attack that is very fluid, will be changing places often, and he's alert to that and connected to his midfield.
Away there, Paredes then ships that loose ball. Fred wide from Everton. Scored in the final 2 years ago with Brazil beat Peru. A look at how heavy the field is. Temperature about 70 degrees right now in Rio. 90% humidity. It's the brand new field laid in for this final offer. Richarlison knocks it down for Neymar, got the block in, and it's cleared away. Well, Kakata can react to the loose ball. Martinez moving on the enemy. Sierra had it knocked away. Celso Paredes, great attention over to Richarlison. Kakata like back. Good by the end for Neymar. They want a foul. They're going to get it. Free kick Brazil. Kakata's upset. Neymar got his short stretch.
And that would have been on the strike that he took. And look, this is all comes because the tone was set early in the game with that yellow card. And Paquetá, you can see clearly his sock is ripped there. He takes the challenge from Paredes at the end of this one. But before that, it was Brazil mixing up their attack, playing a long direct ball. Here's the tackle. It's actually Otamendi catching Paquetá right on the left leg. There'll be a free kick opportunity for Brazil now. An opportunity to bring up, you see now Marquinhos coming into the attack. He will be a target. Thiago Silva coming up, looking for the second ball. So the first ball for them to try and win it, they look for the knockdown ball.
Emiliano Martinez, who just made his debut for Argentina a month ago, but he's been tremendous at this tournament.
All right, so we have a free kick. Neymar's on the ball.
The outside, hold it in, Lottie. And more collisions, more shouts, more for the referee to sort out right now.
From the first tackle, so it's going to be difficult for the referees to figure out what's play acting, what's a foul, what's not. Really going to have to use his whistle and his cards early on in this game to set the tone.
Romero popped up on it. Richarlison thought he was away with something. Romero again returning from injury time, got away with it. Now Celso to the far side. Here's Messi. And now Messi with options. The threat for company. Inside for Rodrigo de Paul. Messi once again. Di Maria, long-time friend and teammate. 1v2, Richarlison around Lottie back there and step down. Messi switches it back up the feet of Richarlison. Here's the ball to current. Paredes. Messi once more. Ball, Di Maria. Messi, and Ruiz will finds how to get in. Messi's down at pain behind the flag. Neymar then gets fouled. Both star men are on the turf.
It's coming off the back of a really nice spell for Argentina with the ball, finding Di Maria, little combinations with the ball. Brazil win the ball back. It's Neymar in transition trying to get out. Lovely little touch around Paredes, who takes the foul, tactical foul in that moment to take Neymar down. He reads the challenge and just skips it around him, and he wants the contact there too. I think he understood that, okay, there's only one man forward, I got a long way to go to goal. So you see, he kind of drags the feet, takes the contact from Paredes, and wins the foul for Brazil.
Now we have the bloody soft game from Lionel Messi in the semifinal. We've got the Rich Schwartz game from Neymar down in the final.
And I have a feeling more to come. This is a physical game early, and you would have expected nothing less in a final.
Skated play there on the outside. Everton hitting it back from Danilo. He thought he was trying to get it clear. Here's Neymar trying to get the ball. Milani trying to reset. Neymar almost got away with that with the ball stepping in, battling, feels the contact, gets the foul. I mean, how do we speak for the muck and the mire of this? That's usually what these teams can do.
You're not going too early because
Very, very physical game. I like it.
The contact's not there. He knows what he's doing right now. He's just waiting. Come on, Neymar. Come on. Give me a little bit more of a touch, and I'm going down. Great work from Celso.
That's the ball. That's the
And look, the best defense against both of these teams' offense is to break up play and stop them getting into a rhythm with the ball. And Brazil are doing that with Argentina. Argentina doing that with Brazil. That's why so far you haven't really seen the Brazilian attack. Argentina have made better use of the ball, 1v1 especially, they're spacing. And Brazil right now haven't been able to have much possession in the final third.
Ball, switch to the near side for Acuña. Di Maria. Really good work.
I mean, this is the equivalent of two heavyweight boxers in this team just taking little jabs at each other, getting the gloves up and jabbing again, and nobody willing as of yet to really expose themselves and go for that knockout punch you wouldn't expect early on in this game.
Hunter Dominguez, the president of Volleyball, in Maracana Stadium. All Neymar playing chat. Referee, 39 years of age, Esteban Oscar. This is the biggest match of his career. He was fresh to the deep end in February, referee at the FIFA Club World Cup final. He was a COVID replacement at that tournament as a referee. Now he is in his biggest ever game, trying to separate these two heavyweights in the Copa America final. Neymar's going to go to the end, drops it off. Richarlison hits it. He's off the defender there. You wonder whether that would have been offside at the end of the sequence. And it ended up in a goal.
It's the second time now you've actually seen Brazil bypass the midfield. Not something you've seen often from them in this tournament. They play very direct, very vertically for the run of Neymar and Richarlison. And that's causing Argentina some problems, especially if they have a high line. They created 2 half chances from that.
A ball to be dealt with there by Argentina, and he did up the top and Danilo for Neymar. See how well Argentina just crunches that down and goes back. Maracana, is he onside or not? Neymar goes downfield after they felt the contact. And here comes a free kick for Brazil, helped to his feet by Nicolas Otamendi. Unless that offside flag does come there on Maracana. In that sequence, the assistant referee doing what he's instructed, hold the flag, let the play continue.
Yeah, you can see clearly there he is offside as the ball comes off of Casemiro, who won the challenge in midfield. It was a foul at the end of that from the ball, a risky foul too, because that's 22 yards out, Neymar over the free kick, but get away with it with that offside call.
Martinez trying to restart, that ball stays out. Control off the throw. Ball drives in traffic. Ball looking long. Di Maria got it behind to mistake by the defense. Di Maria looks.
The Argentina! Di Maria! Goal! Goal! The Di Maria! Goal! Grand goal! Goal! Let's go! Let's go! Jermaine, let's go! Let's go! Goal!
He looks just to be onside there. And Ronnie tries to take with his right foot, he's off balance, lets it slip underneath his foot. Ederson at that point then it's just caught no man's land, and Di Maria, the game just slows down for a look at the laser.
Beautiful finish. Man, if that is offside, I'm going to be highly upset.
All the major finals that Argentina have been in, the supporting cast for Messi, could they finish? Could they produce? Well, Di Maria says, yes, I can. He gives Argentina the lead here 1-0.
A surprise inclusion in Argentina's lineup is his second start of the tournament. 33-year-old Angel Di Maria, who didn't play in the World Cup final of 2014 with an injury, who came off hurt in the final of 2015 in the Copa America, who was limited by injury in the 2016 final, who was yanked off the field early in the second half when Argentina lost to Brazil at the semifinal 2 years ago. It's his drought just as much as it is Messi's. And Di Maria's goal has given Argentina the lead at the Maracana in Rio, where Brazil have not lost a match since Argentina beat them back in 1998. And how do the Brazilians react to this?
And it had been coming. Argentina, we talked about how they started the game with an intensity and a purpose and using the ball really well, putting Brazil under pressure defensively, getting stuck in where they needed to, and then opening the game up at the same time. Such a great pass from the ball, who has been excellent throughout this tournament. And Di Maria comes up with the goods in that moment, just a moment of class, excellent execution, and it's Brazil now. A little bit of pressure on them to come from behind. Let's see if they can do it.
They did that against Colombia until the 100th minute of the game in the group stage, where they would come in from behind to win that one. What a moment for Angel Di Maria, had not scored for Argentina since the World Cup in Russia. Their round of 16 loss to France, 13 games without a goal. As he now is tied for the 10th most goals in Argentina's history. Saw that leap of shock on the face of Casemiro, and that's some resigned body language for him as he lays it off. And Marquinhos and Maracana. And lays that down through the line. He's mistaken. With Di Maria in, Neymar trying to return the pass. Janeiro sliding across. He feels the contact and goes down.
Argentina fans are going crazy.
Messi to the table there off the ball. Casemiro trying to attempt there. We saw it was a great save in the semifinal early. Pedro Galese. This is his first save of the night. Messi coming in the back of Ronaldo commits a foul. He talks about his supporting cast. The chances Gonzalo Higuain didn't finish in those 3 consecutive summers that they were in the final. The Di Maria has finished now. Let's see from Argentina now that
it's the same as what they have been doing throughout this game. They're beating the spaces, they're keeping the game there, they're jumping the passing lanes, they're getting tight against the Brazilian midfielders, and they've not allowed Brazil to have possession. And they hit them where they've been weakest throughout this tournament. And when I say weakest, it's really hard to find moments in which Brazil conceded chances, but when it has been in transition when teams have played quickly. They did that for the goal. I expect them to continue to do that. That's why Di Maria's in the lineup with his speed. It's been a really bright start to Argentina, but what you cannot do, though, is just take your foot off the gas a little bit and allow Brazil to get back into the game with the ball. When they're uncomfortable is when they don't have it. Argentina needs to keep possession if they want to win this game.
You can see their frustration right now. So, and all these challenges and misplaced passes. Brazil lost the game. That was against Argentina. All 2019. They played a friendly in Saudi Arabia. 13 game sets of which they've won 12. This has been an almost unstoppable freight train going into and then through this Copa America for Brazil. Now with their spiritual home, the Maracana Stadium, trailing against Argentina. Brings that down as he returns it. With the handle, he plays that for Brazil throw. Janeiro quickly forward, stab in the air. That's the ending under some pressure. We'll win the second header. Lo Celso. He got it away quick. Martino starts up for Di Maria. Switch play by Thiago Silva. Di Maria has it now. Trying to run Freders on a yellow card. Pulls it up, cuts it in. Handling it on Messi. Long for Marcos Acuna. To the far side, the goal scorer Di Maria brings it down really well. Looking for a second, it was knocked down, looks the doorstep, cleared away by Marquinhos as Lautaro Martinez was trying to sneak in.
That's an excellent sequence again from Argentina. What they're doing so well in the attacking third is they are shifting this Brazilian defense from side to side, working the angles. They want to stay compact and narrow Brazil and how to defend. And when they get out quickly, it's allowing Di Maria time and space to get 2 against 1, come inside, get the shot up. He's got the overlapping run as well, so really great work in the final third with the ball from Argentina right now.
Sandwiched by 4 Argentine defenders that are pockets on his throws and shove, trying to get away. Response. Chichi's manager at the beginning of the tournament called him from low in the era. He can score as well as create. He scored in the first 2 games for Brazil and has created the winning goal each of the last 3.
If you look at Neymar right now, it's Montiel on the right back. He's actually tucking inside. So Di Maria all the way right now on that right-hand side, dropping back to almost into a right back role. Montiel, number 4, is coming inside, following Neymar into the midfield. They don't want him getting the ball in those spots. It asks a lot of Di Maria defensively. You have the shot here was blocked by Thiago Silva. Martinez just looking to pounce and get on the end of that to score in his 4th straight game. It's clear that Di Maria has been excellent, just very involved in the attacking part of the field. You can see when he can get a defender 1 against 1, more often than not, he can beat that defender and open the game up for them with his passing as well.
I think this is Di Maria's 8th turn that he hasn't been able to win. He's got the Olympic gold medal in the U20 World Cup like Messi. And oh, by the way, when this tournament ends, guess who he goes to see first thing is Neymar, his teammate at Paris Saint-Germain for the coming season. Here's Messi. Di Maria making a big run. It says Lo Celso. Back from Messi. A bit of space for his play. Not going to get there. He limits it clear. Good work there by Lo Celso. Messi goes down on cheap. Messi with a strong challenge. Or does he want this thing?
Oh, you think just a scissor tackle there on Paquetá to win the ball back in the attacking third? Probably the last tackle Messi had like that.
Here's an illustration out there. Brazil fans at the Maracana. Martinez is under some pressure. He's played that one in his face. Casemiro picks it up. Now for Fred. Trying to get that touch away. Couldn't catch up to it. Now for Argentina goes. Messi skips over as the ball was on the dribble. Now Messi running forward. Messi backs to left but not stopped. Oh, penalty shot is wide.
We've just seen that moment. The ball's breaking away with the ball. They have 3 or 4 attackers. It's almost just handing it off to the quarterback and making runs around him, open up space, watching him survey those runs.
Here's Neymar the other way. Got tripped up. Free kick coming for Brazil in great shooting position. He had it forward to Paredes.
That's becoming for Paredes. He's had a number of hard tackles, 1 or 2 late tackles. This one late again on Neymar. It'll be a free kick on top of the box, one that they thought they were going to get earlier in the half. Neymar coming to life now. Aims for Romero initially off the dribble. The center back takes him out of the play. Paredes. He says, okay, there's space there. Neymar running in our back line takes him down, as opposed to giving an opportunity for him to shoot a goal.
What this ultimately is, Neymar against Messi. That's what Lionel Messi has done twice at this tournament. Score from free kicks. Marquinhos, Paquetá, and Neymar all stand over.
A dangerous free kick for Brazil. Neymar is about to take it. This is danger time.
We saw earlier in the tournament, Casemiro just strike one of these direct. This is a little bit closer, and I expect Neymar to take this one and not hand it off, especially considering the circumstances of them being down at goal. This feels like Neymar territory for a direct strike at goal.
Yep, this is danger time. This is set up perfectly for Neymar.
Top 17 also over it. Leonardo Martinez is setting goal. This is Neymar blocked by the wall. We'll try to reset for Brazil. Ross was blocked before Martinez beat to him by Danilo. Casemiro to reset. Everton breaks it down. Jimenez, he was trying to play for Neymar. Di Maria can't escape though. Neymar, back from Paquetá, broken up by Osanelli. Now the Martinez. Cleanly bring that down over his shoulder. Brazil lost games. The host of Copa America was 1949. The only other loss on home soil in Copa America game was 1975. The Copa Way Series with Peru. To get the sense of the historical superlatives at play for Lionel Messi and Argentina, what it would mean to beat Brazil in this final.
Let's another look at the goal. You can see there's no pressure on the ball from Brazil. They're expecting, okay, our back line's in a good spot right now. We've got 4 against the 1 attacker, and it's just Lani misplays it. At that point, nothing Henderson can do because he's not
Di Maria.
Trying to come off this line, and the finish is sublime from Di Maria, taking advantage in that opportunity in a big moment in the final to give Argentina the lead, and that's the difference so far.
That's the first goal that Henderson has allowed in a competitive game as Brazil started. Another of the surprise changes in Brazil's lineup throughout this tournament. His 8th competitive game, first goal he's allowed. That frustrated body language from the Brazilian players. This resetting one off. Di Maria again running Lani and Chase. Di Maria gets there and he cuts very clearly with them, and then he's limping at the end of it.
I tell you, Lani is very lucky here because he was caught again in body positioning, and his starting position was towards a long ball over the top, and it looks like at the end of that when Di Maria was going for it, just he stepped it. It didn't seem as though initially there was any contact on that.
The Brazilians are upset here because Di Maria is off the field. There's no reason really why Brazil just couldn't put that ball in play and continue forward. It's the same as if the trainer's over there, but the referee stopping the game.
Yeah, and this is a newly made field as well, and you wonder how much of an impact. Watch when he plants here with the left, and just that left ankle kind of goes back and he can't step on it.
Di Maria suffered an injury in the first half of the 2015 Copa America final, and he was limited in all of these finals by injuries. Is it going to happen to him again, or does it come with his team in the lead by, what, an inch and a half? Probably an offside decision?
I mean, we thought it was close. That was very close.
Argentina playing with 10 at the moment until they assess Di Maria and maybe make it up. Janeiro. Neymar went down and slid backwards with Lionel Martinez. TL. He's chasing Henderson. Maybe they're in front of Neymar. Casemiro just bashes it forward.
Just frustration. How did you see Casemiro do that as well? In the middle of the field, not even trying to control it, just boots it down the field. Martinez in possession. Argentina stepping well, playing a very high line defensively, especially when the ball is in Brazil's end. Otamendi stepping.
All right, let's give a little bit of stats before the halftime. We have a very close game in every category. 51% Argentina possession, 49 for Brazil. 10 fouls Brazil, 9 Argentina. Both have yellow cards, no red cards, 1 offside for Brazil, none for Argentina. No corner kicks for either team, and then we have 1 save by the Argentina goalkeeper, which really was just a powder puff type of shot from Brazil. So very even game, very even game. 4 shots on goal for Brazil. 4 shots, 1 on goal. 3 shots for Argentina, and of course 1 on goal because they have 1 scored. So, yeah, very, very close game.
Argentina with Lo Celso and De Paul and Paredes, they're squeezing tight and not allowing them time and space on the ball, something they haven't seen all tournament long. There's only 5 minutes at halftime. Chichi makes changes at halftime. I would expect him to change the balance here because it is not working for Brazil.
You see them sluggishly lead by a goal at the half, but he's made big changes in this tournament. Here's Lo Celso on the run. Back there by Maracana, a free kick for Argentina. 5 minutes to go in the half. On Di Maria, which is a speculative ball over the top by Rodrigo De Paul. Misplay by Redoblati. In the 22nd minute, giving Argentina the lead. It will be their first title since 1993's Copa America. 6 of Argentina's players were not yet alive. As Acuna takes it quick and it's knocked away. Good work by Richarlison. Back there to defend, he takes the ball. They're kicking each other right now. Free kick coming over Brazil, a little bit of afterwards as well. Which is Chichi's second loss in a competitive game in 5 years as Brazil's coach, and the first to the South American side. Janeiro. 5 for Danilo. We're down the line for Neymar. Moves for the corner. Maybe great action there. Christian Romero. 3 games out with the injury. Stabs it in behind for Brazil. Corner their first tonight.
Nice good running for Neymar that time. Starts centrally, recognize Everton had come inside. There was space down the wing. Makes that run and go out for a throw-in.
Runners looking for running line. Knocks it inside. Everton right down. Try to turn. Deflected shot. Comfortable stop for Martinez. Horizon halftime, our studio crew will give us their thoughts on what we've seen. We'll also get you ready. This might be the final of the Copa America. It's the midway point of our summer of soccer. The World Cup starts tonight. Watch the United States and more on Horizon halftime. I'm surprised will they be. Argentina 1, Brazil 0 scoreline. That's where we're at. Another 2.5 minutes. Neymar for Casemiro. It's for Danilo and Richarlison. Richarlison puts it across, man goes down to the box, it comes over to the box. It's going to be Brazil's first corner.
All right, so Brazil have a corner kick. Got to be careful because it's right before the half, and the last thing you want to do is give up a goal right before the half. So, Argentina, you're going to have to defend this one with everything you got. Everything you got, you're going to have to defend this. No cheap fouls in the box.
In this first half, Martinez Otamendi getting a talking to for the referee. Casemiro scored from a Neymar corner. That was the winner against Colombia in the group stage. Here comes the feed from Neymar. Got it down. Loose in front. Bouncing all the way through.
Oof, that was close.
At that near post, just trying to flick it on. They had numbers in the back. You'll see it starts around the 6-yard box. Acuna's marking him. There's the flick on. 3 Brazilians at the back post, and it misses all of them. It goes out for a goal kick.
All right, let's hold on until halftime. Let's go.
Messi, but so they're able to help keep it for Brazil. Right. Heard the shouts of the pressure coming.
It's been a relatively quiet half for Lionel Messi, hasn't it? Not involved in goals, involved in Argentina's last four before that goal. And we said any final, he would need a supporting cast, and they turned up in an important moment. Only 22 passes, but the thing for Argentina is, as this game opens up, he's going to have more space.
Celso threaded that through. Messi could catch it, so it was cut off by Thiago Silva. Stoppage time, 1 minute stoppage time at the end of the half. We've seen Brazil have this tournament be a second half team, wear opponents down and run away from them late. To the far side, Maracana, his mistake that led to the Argentina goal. Now his cross, looking for the tying goal until Benny hooks it away. Janeiro got undercut there when airborne. Final seconds, final chance of the half for Brazil. Referee looks at his watch, and he'll send the team to the dressing room. It might be about Lionel Messi tonight, but it's his supporting cast that's the difference maker.
All right, that's halftime. It is Argentina 1, Brazil 0. Yes, sir. We in for a hell of a second half.
America final in Rio, where it's Argentina 1, Brazil 0.
All right. What a half. Great half of football, and kind of what I expected. Very physical. A lot of choppiness. It's Argentina and Brazil. What more do you expect? Neither country likes each other from a football standpoint. So, yeah, I expected this kind of game. I expected a physical game. I expect the second half to even get more physical. I expect Brazil to amp up the pressure, try to high press, try to put Argentina's defense under pressure, and Argentina's going to try to break them down through the gaps, through the midfield of DePaul and Lo Celso and Paredes, and get the ball to the Wizard and Di Maria, and let them do their thing. So great half of football. I expected nothing less. I will be right back. So sit tight. All right, all right. All right, boys back. Second half is about to start soon. I got my Argentina jersey on, my little scarf, you know what I mean? That's how we doing this thing. It's a little chilly up in here, So we got one more half to go, and yeah, this should be a good one. Yes, sir. So, like I said before the half, I think Brazil's going to come out very strong in the second half. I think they're going to press. Um, yeah, I think they're going to come after Argentina. I think they're going to try to, you know what I'm saying, press. They need a goal, right? So they have to come out, they have to press, and they have to go for it. So they really don't have much of a choice. So that's why I expect the second half to be a doozy. Feel me? So yeah, should be a great one. And yep, just as I said, the second half's about to begin. Brazil, Argentina, and it looks like Firmino is coming on for I don't know who. Firmino came on for who?
History repeat itself, sort of in reverse as the second half of the Copa America final is underway.
Who went off? Richarlison? No. Fred? Yeah, it looks like Fred went off.
With Argentina for the very first time. Brazil, meanwhile, they've never failed to win the Copa America when it is dead on home soil. You have to go back decades to find the last time they lost in Maracana, the last time they lost at home in the Copa America. What will they do is they've been very much a second-half team at this tournament. Stu, what are you looking for? Both from Argentina, how do they approach the lead? And Brazil, how do they get back in this one?
Well, you can see, first of all, the substitution, Fred. So that changes the shape for Brazil. You're going to see Firmino now play in that midfield three, but he's going to play a little bit further forward underneath Neymar. So the two of them at times will be interchanging. That means a more attacking player. Fred more of a possession player. Now you have Firmino who's going to play the half spaces, trying to turn. For Argentina, it's got to be more of the same. You have to play with that same intensity. You have to keep a hold of the ball in possession. Pick your moments, when to go, when to press, and when to put numbers into the attack. They do not sit back and allow that Brazilian swell to continue to build and allow them to get back into this game, because in that first half they didn't have a sniff.
Lionel Messi, who at this tournament became Argentina's all-time appearance leader. This is his 151st game. The stripes of white and sky blue. Already their all-time leading scorer. That's the biggest difference. He's also Barcelona's all-time goal and appearance leader, and he has to own multiple houses to have space for all the trophies and cups and individual awards that he has won. This would be the first for truly Argentina. Not the U23s at the Olympics and a gold medal, not the U20s at a Youth World Cup for Argentina. Neymar on the other side, his teammate for 4 years at Barcelona. 4 years since Neymar left for PSG so that he could get the individual accolades, so that he could be the star. They are opponents for the first time since. And it's Neymar who is trailing Zaguar Martinez, trying to turn the corner. That's going to be pulled back by the referee. That's the Milosevic for a foul in that sequence.
Yeah, I think he's saying that Martinez had a hold of the shirt of Marquinhos as he tries to break away there. So the interesting part for Brazil now is you essentially lost more of a defensive-minded midfielder in the middle of the park of the field, where I felt that they lost that first half. But now what you're saying is, okay, we've got another attacking player. Can we have more possession in the final third? Can Firmino, can he be an outlet in possession for us to play through that Argentina press in midfield to get in these types of spots and then counter press as well?
Charleston now, he takes the ball, referee waves it away.
Nah, that's a dive. Come on, man. That's a dive. Stop the foolery. He went down as soon as the man got there.
I
Come
don't think
on.
that's a foul. I think that's the right call to just play on there. A little bit of a nudge from Acuna, but Charleston, as we've seen in this game, trying to win a free kick there.
Offside. Gives that pass away to Danilo. Well, that can almost found Neymar. That was an alert of Zanetti there. And Lionel Messi, look at all the space he has in front of him. Is this the night he finally lifts the trophy for his country? Handing off for Di Maria, who has to go for the first half. Di Maria. To way back Casemiro, so you try to come inside. Shoulder to shoulder, those two. They're all able to keep it and win a throw. Tournament, this big final, Lionel Messi. Still no goals or an assist. The lead, finally.
I think you're going to see more of it in this half. The league's still like
It's away from Nina, who gave it away for Charleston, and the shove it flew off. And you're going to hit that pass in the middle for Pakistan. And he fouls it home.
It's not been good enough tonight from Richarlison in moments, and he's been wasteful throughout this tournament. But his chances in the final third and his execution, let alone win it back, turns around, gives it all away again in possession. And it's Argentina's intensity when the ball turns over, recognition, get numbers behind the ball, close down the space, and win it back.
Messi brings it down. Lionel Messi in front of line. Messi in the middle. Di Maria. Di Maria. Still got his body away.
Unless he wanted that one back, they need on the 1-2 to try and take that first time.
Now Neymar on the run. Perez. Big tackle by Lo Celso. That's going to be pulled back. That's going to be a yellow card to Giovanni Lo Celso. Neymar is the pain.
Lo Celso blinds up Neymar here. He comes from all the way across the field on that left side, trying to come back. Neymar had broken away through the middle. And just a sliding tackle, making sure, okay, yeah, I didn't get the ball, but I am getting you. That is clear as day, yellow card right there.
So joining Perez, two Argentina's midfielders on yellow cards. It's on the face of Neymar. It's not been on the field. It's one of the most recent decisive moments in Brazilian soccer. He had an injury when they got embarrassed in the World Cup semifinal. He didn't play 2 years ago because they won the Copa America because of an injury. Right in line. So let's that go out, in fact. Good for Everton. Right in line. Just drops it in the middle for Richarlison. Really with Acuna. Danilo knocks it down. Able to recover. Lautaro Martinez. Sliding around Marquinhos. With that trapping out, he's able to go out for a throw. I love that phrase at the beginning of the term. It'd be the bow and the arrow. How does Neymar do that in the second half?
What Firmino's trying to drag defenders with him to open up space for Neymar. So far, hasn't been able to find it.
It's now Richarlison. Got back to him. The cross. They're going to score.
Damn, Brazil scored. Offside, though. Was he offside? I don't know. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's definitely offside. Yeah, he's offside. That's a warning for Argentina.
Of Uruguay on the far side, getting that ball bang on correct. Can Brazil go for that though?
You're seeing now having an extra striker and an extra attacking player on the field when it's done. And when Argentina don't get pressure on the ball, they have to be compact and there has to be communication between the midfield and the back line. Because in that moment, the game opened up, runners getting drawn out, and there was space in behind. So it's a warning sign Argentina, and one that you can feel Brazil feeding off of now. A little, see Neymar trying to get the ball back in, and Argentina's going to respond with a substitution here. Guido Rodriguez coming in for Paredes. The yellow card becomes a factor, and now you get a more defensive-minded player. A guy that's going to break the game up, and Rodriguez coming in the middle of the field.
Paredes, who was booked in the first half, his night is done. Rodriguez is the star player in Liga MX with Tijuana from America. Apparently playing the last Copa America, winning goal against Uruguay group stage. He's on to short things up for Argentina right now. Janeiro for Neymar. Neymar running into the ball. Puts it upside, Rashad's in earrings again. Rashad's saved by Martinez. Was trying to shepherd that out. He gets it.
Wow.
And that ends the threat of Richarlison. Once by the offside flag, another by Emiliano Martinez.
That was close. That was close.
That means Acuna had to come in also. Then there was space wide. Richarlison time is space wide.
Oh, man.
Put it out there and then just strikes it and call Martinez with a good save at the near post. But the changes, once again, for TJ, he's found a really excellent ability throughout this game to read what the game needs and to put the right pieces in place for his team, and it's got Brazil back in it. Argentina with a sub on the field, how does that change it for them now? Because Brazil really, really growing in the second half.
Face by Lautaro Martinez. Gonzalez. He was replaced by Di Maria in the lineup for this game. He's going to be putting on. Neymar. Hands up for here's Everton. Running inside. A check for Richarlison on the far side. Is that relief running option? Taking over his shoulder to the corner. Danilo rolled it. Pocket top. Got a pocket of space. Knocked down. Neymar. Drew the contact. Went down. Referee. It's going to be an offside decision.
That first one. First ball in, and was yelling in the face of Neymar. He felt that he was trying to make the referee into a penalty decision there. There was some contact in the box, but it's the same recipe, isn't it? It's Brazil with the ball on the left side of the field with quick combinations. Runners across the center backs. Center backs pull out. And then it was for this one on pocket top, and boy, is that close as well. It was Romero a little bit late getting out. And as you're intended to do, keep the flag down, so it's the right thing there on the assistant referee once again, and then when the Neymar contact came in, put the flag up and said it was offside.
Yeah, Dr. Joe Magnick, our former FIFA match commissioner and rules analyst, talking to him at the half. He was crazy yesterday about the referee. He was literally got the yellow card out late line. Dr. Joe said the single biggest challenge over here is going to happen in the second half. We demonstrated contact in Africa. Richarlison already, Neymar just then. How does the referee handle with the assistance in VAR?
I think it's another reason why you saw Paredes come off the field, because he's on a yellow card. You do not want to see the team go down again.
This is the ball, Guido Rodriguez. Los Celso. Peter retired playing. Sparrow stepping in. Guido falls around. Still beat Argentina 75 years ago. Goal and assist. Still playing without Gabriel Jesus. He had a goal and assist in the final 2 years ago. He was sent off in the quarterfinal in a multiple game suspension. Uncomfortable. Still looking for the answer right now. And then for the third time in their history, getting back-to-back Copa American titles. Neymar, did he have the arm on? Yes, he did, says the referee. The ball is rolling around on the ground right now.
And taking an extra minute as well, just to slow this game down. It's been a difficult period for Argentina. There's the right hand up in the face. Also, yeah, that is a foul. biggest challenge now for Argentina, we talked a lot about what Brazil have been doing well. This is a look at the VAR call for goal from Richarlison offside. You can see clearly there by about a half yard. The biggest challenge for them is going to be keeping their discipline, especially when all the Brazilian attackers are moving around in front of them, trying to draw them out of spaces. And the difference being, in the first half, there was pressure on the ball. Second half, they dropped off a little bit, and the Brazilian midfield has some time to play those passes. So you have to be smart about when you step, play higher, and when you drop off a little bit, try and keep the Brazilian attack in front of you.
Brazil have not lost any of their last 13 games. They have not failed to score any of their last 13 games. 1-0 defeat to Argentina was a friendly in the fall of 2019. They've already been playing that game. Messi had the lone goal. And what are the odds that you can keep this as a 0 on Brazil's side of the scoreboard if you're Argentina? Silva, Danilo. Everton to get there. He blocks the attempted ball out from FPL. Looks on. 30 minutes to go in the Copa America final. Maracana Stadium in Rio de Janeiro. Site of some of the greatest in Brazilian soccer history. Site of one of the greatest tragedies as well in 1950. Getting only a draw with Uruguay to win the World Cup. They led and they lost. This right in Brazilian soccer history to lose to a all teams Argentina in the Copa America final. Around the clock, Everton went down the key. Down the second time, this is the referee right in front of this. And
Is that what he's saying? It is, yeah. He's a grafter, a guy that just is going to get every last ounce of effort and energy, even so much so he's on the ground twice, he's fighting for the ball, he gets up, realizes he's not going to get in that ball, he takes another big contact. Everton's trying to claim that touched his right arm there for a handball.
Let me take your pick. It's secret. You've been calling you, what, 5 different things there?
Yep, 30 minutes to go, and Vinicius Jr. looks like he's getting ready to come on.
It's a free kick for Messi and Argentina. Chance to grab their second to give themselves some breathing space in Rio. Lionel Messi. They see Richarlison. A reset for Messi. He'll get back on the ball. Really shot by Everton there to take it away at Brazil throw. Comes both sides here.
Tagliafico.
Argentina, Tagliafico's going to come on. And they're taking Celso off as the other player sitting on a yellow card.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
And I think what you see is what you have seen before with Tagliafico and Acuna on the field, that Acuna will push in the left midfield. Tagliafico, I think they go back to the left back now. And that's also the yellow card for Celso, but also that Brazil had a lot of success down that right side. And Scaloni, recognizing that, not afraid to make a change and making a sub here in the 63rd minute.
Change. Everton is off. Scored a goal in the final 2 years ago. Make a difference tonight. That's a misplay ball by Thiago Silva that gives Argentina a corner. You see these uncharacteristic mistakes from this well-oiled machine we've seen the last month from Brazil. Junior to try to he's on the same page as he's on Everton.
Actually, a few funny things here.
Short Di Maria has the goal. Messi. Someone to Paul. Messi's going to bring it down. And Paul, a long way to go for Di Maria. He goes down when he tweaked his left hand on the first half, we thought he might be dealt, play through it. We're under pressure. That's one back by Lionel Messi. He's got options on his side. Got it. Casemiro. Messi around the letter. He goes to referee says no. Di Maria trying to reset. Couldn't do so. Important touch there by Firmino to give it away from Gil Rodriguez. But Brazil can immediately bring it forward. Casemiro. Here comes Neymar now to get this ball rolling and on the run. At the top. To the far side, down the cross, lifted in. Firmino, too far for him. Martial helps along. Bring it back to help clean it up. Janeiro, there to stuff it. Firmino, Neymar, Vinicius Jr. They keep it in play. Keep it cleanly at the leash. Di Maria, get it away to Neymar. Vinicius Jr. Di Maria's down behind the play. Just able to close ranks there.
Oh, lovely stuff.
Brings it home. Neymar, Di Maria got that touch away.
It's going to be a foul. We said that for that play of Di Maria. But just excellent play there from the ball. Under pressure, Argentina. Great chances for Brazil. So what do you settle the game down a little bit? 1-2 touch. Play out of the pressure. Di Maria knows the contact's coming. He takes the foul. And Argentina have the second to breathe here.
Brazil have a huge possession edge. Since the second half picked up, how much would you say was the dangerous?
A couple of chances for 5-6 minutes there through Richarlison and pockets on that right hand side. Other than that, not so much. But we've also seen this Argentine team throughout this tournament be able to defend deep and limit opportunities. They did it against Paraguay, they did it against Chile. So they can bump it down at times if they need to. It's not what you want to do against Brazil because it's Brazil. So while in moments you have to defend, you still have to find good opportunities, pick your moments to go forward as Messi takes another kick and he's going to take a little breather and get over that magic left one there.
Ronnie committed this foul. Not hard though coming. That one that was bleeding throughout the semifinal against Colombia took the kick. The bloody sock Lionel Messi was able to make his penalty. Will Argentina? All you saw his reactions throughout the penalty shootout. That's Colombia. He's got the goals out. In for Messi. Messi 1v3. Trying to get something away. Hands up. Rodriguez missed it.
Definitely not Rodriguez is going this part of his game, getting into the attack. One goal for his country. Lionel Messi trying to find an angle and earn an opportunity where there was a shot for the penalty as well. He's coming to life a little bit now. Great pressure again from Martinez up front. His energy has just been palpable. You can feel it every time he sets the tone up there.
And here's Neymar turning the corner up to Paul, who wrestles into the ground. Yellow card quickly shown. Still wanting to get back into play, but too quick for the referee. Coaching job. At the age of 43. The second Copa America, trying to guide Argentina to the promised land, but a free kick for Brazil. Off of that foul, Neymar. Lifting this one in, was that contact there? Casemiro was getting the air ball for Italian people with a little bit of a hip check there.
Italian Fico's, he's a little bit lucky here. I don't think it's enough for a penalty, but he was caught ball watching and Casemiro judged the flying ball well and come inside him. He's off the ground. He's just enjoying Latino, FIFA president.
Wow, we got the FIFA president there.
To be the photo op of Lionel Messi.
What do you think he's there?
And contact again, shout to Brazil throw. Christian Romero is down. Romero who returned after 3 games out with a knee strain to start this fun. Back to his feet. Able to throw it back in. Neymar tackling off the way. Martinez to find it. Neymar on the back. Neymar drops it in. Hands off to Richarlison as he goes down. Messi blocks the pass in. Or Martinez able to hook it away. Casemiro let go from the run for Argentina. Di Maria playing in front of Renan. That will be a foul. Renan booked a moment ago for the challenge on Messi. They have one now.
You can see Espanos was counting. So, to your point, I think maybe you got to 3 or 4 there and said, okay, it's time for a yellow. Actually bails the ball out there because he run out of options, was looking for a run down that right channel, cuts it back on the left. They've done a good job doing 2 against 1.
Looking at Messi, Argentina, 3 straight summers in finals. He was the Maracana in the World Cup in 2014. Back to that Copa America finals the following 2 years. What was the common denominator? All 3 of those games finished scoreless after 90 minutes. Argentina had 1 shot on goal tonight. It was off the red line mistake on that ball over the top. Di Maria, it would be Donald Higuain and others, Carlos Tevez, Lautaro Martinez, you name it, have been unable to do in these decisive moments. But they finish in. Argentina now 20 minutes away. And they're racing the final, yeah, but Lionel Messi's incredible career. And Brazil come from behind as they did against Colombia earlier in this tournament to win. Neymar, Capitão's going to get there. Capitão lost his ankle. Take a block. No, says the referee to that hit.
Capitão is essentially playing as a second striker now, playing very high, trying to get on the end of these types of passes. And this one's actually meant for Reno. He can't get to it, and it ends up with Capitão, who ends up pulling it wide. Neymar starting to come to life now. Possession in the middle, taking players on, playing those little slip passes. There's off balance going away from goal, and Tagliafico, the sub on the field, is with him step for step. She's making 2 more changes now.
It should save time for Brazil. No Barbosa, a.k.a. Gabi, a.k.a. Gabigol. And Emerson preparing to come on. Casemiro in control in the middle. Neymar comes short to pick it up. Rolling in for Reno. That's going to be a yellow card. Lucas pockets up.
All right, we have 20 minutes left, probably just a little bit of extra time. A lot of fouls in this game. What we got? 34 fouls. So we're getting close to 40 plus in this game.
He's going to line quick over for Rio and start the attack for Brazil. Here's Danilo. Away. This is Junior to the outside. And Di Maria flying in with the tackle. Messi once again. Under the line, already on the yellow card. That's not a foul, says the referee.
He's consistent in calling Messi here, the referee, because he didn't give it to Neymar the other way. So if he had whistled for a foul there on Messi, you would see the Brazilian players just get up in arms. So you like to see that consistency. I think up to this moment, he has managed this game well.
Accusing your like a 17.
I know, it's the kiss of death.
Charleston, pockets off, or Charleston was even instructed there. Referee says no, Estadio Pico was running in. Di Maria, equally goal to stands. Far from Toro Martinez. Pockets off and pretty misread. Akil Rodriguez, neutral interception by Romero. Two changes in the wings for Brazil. Here's Di Maria at the age of 33. Di Maria dancing his way in, flipping it up. Martinez being through in the air by Danilo. It's on. This was the eject button. Maybe reset it. The ball. And Casemiro, no foul. Di Maria, 1v3. Poked away by Casemiro.
Di Maria looks fast. I would expect he is a sub option for Scaloni at some point. Maybe it's Gonzalez. You see a picture of Sultan. Here comes Firmino.
Firmino is speeding there and quick double pass from Neymar. Reset for Vinicius Jr. Vinicius Jr. is Monte Allen with the tackle. Feeling preventive throw. Wait for these two steps to come on. Pockets on the strength on Messi. Now Neymar on the ball. Neymar poked away at the last by the ball. Di Maria trying to get in an open space there. Thiago Silva and win that duel. Here come the changes.
You see Scaloni there, and then look at Di Maria, and then he signaled quickly down the bench to get a sub on. As Brazil are finally able to get their subs on. But I would imagine as quickly as they can, Argentina will get Di Maria off.
Well, he's not this done. Replaced by Emerson. He's going to be competing with Serginho Dest, the U.S. national team, Barcelona. Right back spot. Hawkins for the winning goal these last two rounds. His final is done. And he calls the stadium home. 24-year-old member of Barbosa plays for Flamengo. He's the island Brazilian soccer. He's a homegrown home star, one of the few Brazilian-based players on this team. And he be decisive. With 4 hours ago in this final, Brazil trying to come from behind and keep alive the streak of having won every single time the Copa America's been held in Brazil 5 times prior to this year. Argentina trying to end a 28-year drought without a major title. So many finals in a year set, so much heartbreak for Lionel Messi in particular. Is this Messi's night? Check the final box and maybe the greatest career in the history of soccer. And his old teammate and his old friend Neymar, who said he wanted to face Argentina in this final. We're running out once again. The deal of Rolton and Richarlison takes him up. Chico picks it up. Emerson puts it on the left side. Neymar. Vinicius Jr. Vinicius Jr. Inside clearly. One change for Argentina in the wings. Emerson. Vinicius Jr. The return. Emerson for the ball. Got the cross hand. Contact him stepping in. The referee says no. And Gabigol came in. Vinicius Jr. wins it back. Knocked away. Messi involved in tackle. Now they got full so the video assistant referee Andres Cunha can have a look at this last little moment. And it's never Barbosa Gabigol just sneaks on the other side of Rodriguez. So it takes too many touches. One touch, but he takes too long on it. In the ball, it says Otamendi and Gabigol just jawing at each other here. Yeah, I think that Rodriguez gets that last touch, and he's lucky to escape here. As Gabigol almost ripped his pocket, almost looked in front, and almost to a penalty. Neymar just making sure they take a little extra time. Here it is. He's not going to do not have that much time and space, and he does. So he gets his body in front and gets the touch on the ball.
The boy is that close. When you're lunging for a ball, you have an attacking partner on your weak shoulder, you don't see it coming. Narrowly speaking, Argentina is a little bit increased up on the field now.
So Janeiro, who's brought back from injury, start this one, is going to have his side in. Placed in the lineup. Maracana will replace him. Di Maria is going to walk off as the game-winning goal scorer as it stands. Is also coming off. Flores is on. Argentina subs Brazil have one remaining.
One number of subs in the attacking part of the field, and that's to make sure they have some fresh legs and they can keep the pressure on Brazil and they don't settle back so deeply. So Romero comes off as well, Gonzalez on as well.
Get a couple plays in that time before that goes.
Oh, they're saying kick. Gabby played that off of Otamendi, at least on that look there.
All right, we're in the last 10 minutes. Getting down to the wire.
This is what they want. They want to frustrate this Brazilian team. They want to stop play. They want to stop the momentum they have. By any means possible, take a yellow card, keep their star player Neymar. Take a little contact in return. Retaliation, that's what they want. There's a strong tackle. Certainly worthy of a yellow card, but in the 81st minute, that's what he's okay taking. Look at that. Marquinhos, 20-yard sprint to stick up for their star player, pushes him down at the end of that. It'll be a free kick down for Brazil.
Their chance to lock this ball in, create some chaos. To find this high goal. Neymar flipping that in, but knocked out pretty much. Never was able to react to that one underneath his feet. Let's be ready for the score. He's trying to restart the attack. Richarlison threw his body in. He went into that facility on the same page there. Reset for Vinicius Jr. brought that one down well. Vinicius Jr. trying to cut that in. Gabby goes out there with a sliding block. Just sends that into the outside net by Gonzalez. And out for
Wow.
Neymar to the finish to make noise. 8 minutes to go. Neymar's in swinging ball. Now it's only as far as Danilo. Can't hit the target.
What challenge for Gonzalez there. Coming across, Vinicius Jr., who was 1 against 1 on that left-hand side, opens up. As we get a look back at the difference so far, misplay ball by Brown Lundy in behind Di Maria. Deft little touch over the top of Ederson. That's the moment. I mean, that is what separates these two teams. Argentina really have not created that many dangerous opportunities. And as we have said against Brazil all tournament long, you have to take advantage of those moments, and boy did they execute. And Messi's supporting cast has him 7 minutes away from his first international trophy for Argentina.
Also sort of lamented the idea of Brazilians rooting for Messi, wanting to see Argentina win this. Vinicius Jr. ran out of real estate. How much do Argentina's players be consciously thinking before the game, during the game, about winning it for Lionel Messi?
Oh, you can believe when you are in that locker room with that man right there and you read everything that is written about this team, which 98% of it is about Lionel Messi and his legacy, and is this a date with destiny, and this is his last best chance to win a trophy for Argentina. 0 for 9 before this. The World Cup's a year and a half away. This is the moment for them. And I think when you're on that field, you recognize that responsibility, but also the pressure that comes with it, and the intensity that you have to finish this game with now.
Whether it's casual as you like, Gonzalez running at him. Biggest difference from all these quarterfinals, all the years since 1993. Without the lead in the dying minutes, can they see it out? Casemiro playing for Richarlison, maybe to the far side, crosses blocked again, and the other way to left right, ultimately sliding through Brazil corner. The ball and the arrow to keep you before the tournament. And a new pair of shorts at the half. Messi delivered to the ball.
It's getting tight, man.
Hopefully,
5 minutes plus probably about 4 minutes of extra time. So 3 or
Marquinhos picks up the yellow as well, but ultimately, any slightest touch in there, slight gust of wind, he would have fallen down, I think.
body in there, and Brazil will reset it for Brazil. All running hard. Messi for company. Firmino, now Casemiro, is that Neymar to his left? Neymar, Vinicius Jr. Puts it down on Montiel. And he goes in their corner. Montiel stuck in on the challenge. It's going to be another free kick for Brazil. 4 minutes left.
oh yeah, that's definitely a foul.
He's moving gingerly. It's back down to Edge's time for Argentina. They're within touching distance of doing it. Emiliano Martinez trying to get us a big set. Neymar stands over it. Attention about something. Neymar, where is it? Hangs around.
Woo, that was close.
Comes again into the near post, trying to catch Martinez. Cheating out for a cross. Neymar looking to reset. He cannot call that one. See Noah take ball. Can he control and keep it upfield? No. And now he's back. Argentina out of subs anyway. Gabby Ball lifting his in. Thiago Silva still up there. Cassano got away. Starts from in. Richarlison. Snapped over out to Messi. Time for Casemiro to send this one in. Still a second time. That was Gio Rodriguez. Gabby Ball trying to reset. Had it blocked. Now can they find the release route? Here's Lionel Messi. 2 legend change. stop this time to goal. They score late goals and it's Copa America. And play. Neymar picks it up, stripped away a second time. And a card's going to come out. Argentina down for the first challenge. It's the one stage, just throwing around a lot of players to show down cards to.
Oh my goodness. Lionel Messi, 6 yards out, 1-0 up, 89th minute. Who else would you want on the ball here? Let's go. Takes up Emerson from behind. He picks up the yellow card there. Was it you, Rodriguez, for that challenge? Take your pick.
Oh,
CL. Battered, bruised, bleeding. But in the lead as the game moves to the 90th minute.
How much stoppage time are we going to see? That's going to be interesting as well.
Just throws it in for Neymar. There's ball for company, Messi for company, gets it away for Casemiro. Casemiro, the far side of Charleston, Deep Judd. Ederson's going to come all the way forward here. Casemiro, Brazil have never lost a competitive match with Casemiro on the field. That might end Zilly as he overheats that ball in.
You bet Argentina will not be in no rush to take this gold cake. And it was Messi, he knows it. He's not had a great night by his standards. This is the chance at the other end. Gabriel Barbosa over the top of it. Martinez saves it. Argentina then down the other end. And that chance that was saved ultimately from Messi.
Look at Montiel, if you want physical representation of what this would mean for Argentina, what they put into this tournament, what Messi has put in. The urban legend is you. As a result, comparisons to the Diego Maradona, they're going to be hard to quantify. They're two different humans in two different eras. Comparisons to Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo came off hurt early in the European Championship final. 4 years ago today, it was Ronaldo's teammates that got him there to be able to say he has won a title for his country. As it stands, it is Lionel Messi's teammates who are minutes away from being able to say they've done the same. 5 added minutes of which we've exhausted almost the first. Rodriguez's ball in the 22nd minute. Argentina's only shot on goal of the game. That's the difference for Messi. That's the difference for Neymar with 4 minutes to go. Nervously watching on as Anderson passes this ball from 118-yard line to the other. Really got that header, shouting for a handball if they get it. Gets Roberto Firmino, and they'll take more time off the clock.
You can see Casemiro's face. Hands on his head. This was the moment. Lionel Messi's surveying right now. He picks out the pass. One lovely pass to Paul. Continues his run. Isn't sure he's going to get it back. It's a great pass back. Chooses not to take it first time, and then when Ederson was on the ground, he was trying to just solo it back on his right foot. Loses control.
3 minutes away. Maradona looking on past to win this last November. Trying to get in. To keep Brazil alive with 2.5 minutes to go. And then Neymar the other way. They're just trying to drag him to the ground. And he won't let him. Messi will challenge as well. And Neymar gets away from Firmino. Picks it up. Firmino gets caught in the traffic. Now rolls into space. Here's the ball again. Trying to go. Marquinhos said skip away from him. But take time off this clock. Messi's touching the space. Ball ready to get there. Runs out of room.
I mean, how many lungs does Rodrigo Paul have? He has covered every single blade of grass out there for Argentina. Best player on the field for them. Almost ices it with the second one. Ederson comes up with a big save. And still, Brazil only trailed by 1 goal and have a chance.
Neil Rodriguez dodged that away. Danilo comes to pick it up in the 94th minute now. Richarlison, good strength to hold it up. Back for Firmino. He'll survey the scene. Firmino cuts it back, rolls it in. Snapped away by Otamendi. Neil now on the far side. He was knocked down. He wanted to get Ferrara. They cut it. Ezekiel Palacios kept that ball in play. 90 seconds to go. Over to the up goal. That ball runs out of play. He had a soccer career as a 4-year-old, Lionel Messi. His grandmother would take him to the field. His dad was his coach. That was 30 years ago. He's done just about everything you could possibly do as someone who kicks a soccer ball for a living. This was the one last thing left. Win a trophy for Argentina. Never won the Copa America.
LA.
Never won the Copa America. Messi and Argentina are a matter of seconds away from doing just that. To do it in the hallowed house of your greatest rival, the Maracana Stadium in Rio de Janeiro against Brazil. Would you have written this any better? Final seconds, milking off the watch. The referee has to announce it. He looks at his watches. Messi gave that ball away.
Yes! Argentina has done it! Yes! Yes! Finally, Leo gets his goal. Finally, Argentina. Yes! 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 Bravo! Yeah! Let's go! That's right. And we done it in Brazil's house. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go, baby! Finally!
Messi to his knees, teammates surround him. Lionel Messi is officially removed. He's the best player to play. Lionel Messi wins his first international trophy with Argentina and cements his status for me.
Finally!
And guess what? His friend and former teammate Neymar, the shoe was on that other foot. What a night! What a tournament! Rob Stone,
Finally.
to you as the Copa America final finishes. Lionel Messi and Argentina 1, Brazil 0.
Finally!
The 28-year title drought for Argentina is over. More importantly, for that man, the diminutive number 10, he is a runner-up no more. Tears, anguish for Neymar in this one stadium. Impossible to not be happy for that man. Impossible. Just too brutal. Different stories right now. Jubilation of Messi, the anguish of Neymar. Martinez, the hero of the semifinal win, hugging Messi, and fans, yes, fans finally allowed inside this Copa America tournament, and they are celebrating as they should.
Yes. Finally, Messi got that trophy. Finally, finally, Messi. Sorry, Neymar. I'm so sorry. Love you, bro, but Messi, man, he's been fighting and scrapping to get this thing, man.
Finally, that man is going to be able to lift hardware representing his country, Argentina. Lionel Scaloni, the manager, unproven no more, helps Messi earn that elusive title.
So happy for Messi, man. So happy.
Seven years after losing the World Cup final in that very stadium, Messi can finally celebrate.
We knew there were going to be tears of joy and tears of pain. Didn't know which side they were going to be on. But I mean, as you said, Rob, if you have a sentimental, romantic bone in your body, you have got to feel that joy for that man right there. He was given so much to this game. And that box that for so long has stayed empty, he finally gets to check it. There will be debates and continued debates.
Debate's over. Debate was over before this game began, and this is just that validation that some people were searching for. And these scenes are absolutely incredible. For him to get his first international trophy against his dead-legged rival, Brazil, in that stadium, what a special moment for him. Maybe he collected that thing. And then right there, that reload, the ball. Oh, he was absolute class in the amount of running he did. He provided the assist for the goal. Scaloni made some big decisions throughout the course of this tournament. It's been a joy to watch this team grow from game to game and finally be crowned champions.
They did it. And at the beginning of this tournament, everyone said it's not going to happen. Brazil is the team that is going to go the distance. And it always felt different with this group. And the joy that you saw Messi play with, the way there was the connection with this squad, that they were willing to suffer to get the results. And you saw it. The team defending, they put everything out there. And ultimately, that was the difference. We can argue about the rest. But it was a gift the way that he let this team play. It broke up the rhythm. And that benefited Argentina. But ultimately, Messi didn't even have to have his moment tonight. It was at his feet and he couldn't put it away. Other players stepped up.
We talked about the responsibility. You can see it to a man from that team. The responsibility to their leader and to this incredible magician and player, to give him that opportunity to say, okay, we know what you do individually.
but we can help. And we can help give you something that you don't have.
'15th Copa America title for Argentina, first since 1993. For Lionel Messi, not bad for a 34-year-old free agent. We've been waiting so long to see how he would react finally to being on the proper side of the ledger. The disappointment that's haunted him and followed him. For him to finally run from that ghost, and of all places, Brazil, of all stadiums, the Maracana.
It's got to be a relief, too. An incredible relief. At times, you know, the pressure and that albatross around his neck, and everybody talking about it, constantly bringing it up. Look, he's one of the greatest players ever to play the game, but it's still there.
Neymar looking for his teammate. If you're a soccer fan, you have goosebumps watching that. Check yourself into the nearest hospital. You need help. That is unreal. I mean, just two absolute legends of the game. Two former club teammates. Two of the greatest 10s to ever play this sport. Messi's like the human Stanley Cup right now. Everybody wants to hug him and kiss him and have a picture with him.
I can imagine the tears that are flowing, the tears of joy in Argentina tonight.
For him, it's not just for their team or their country, it's for him and what he's done to the sport and to their country. And the way in which it happened, I mean, look, it is the most beautifully ugly performance that you will see. And nobody's going to care ultimately. Brazil huffed and puffed, and Argentina said, no, not on this day.
Messi's final numbers, 59 touches, one shot, two chances. There was that moment in the 88 where he was one-on-one with Ederson, and when it collapsed, I think a lot of heads in Argentina went down and said, oh, you got to be kidding me, not this, not to him, not now.
Guess what? His teammates stepped up for their challenges. Recovery runs to call was everywhere.
I think already in the past tournaments, that would have been that moment where you felt like all the tides were turned. But you're right, Ali. It was a collective performance. The grit, the guts, the tackles, the levels of just competitiveness.
Brazilian manager Tite and Messi.
It's respect. And by the way, it's not just in Argentina, it's all over the world. There are people that I'm sure are sitting at home, whether they have a connection or not to Argentina, and the tears because of this man finally fulfilling that opportunity.
I mean, like, so fans, Brazilian fans, who wanted Messi to win this game going into this, right? And when you talk about respect, the respect.
All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Man, such a wonderful night that Argentina won this thing. I'm so happy for Messi. So, yeah, it's been a great night. Yeah, so thank you for watching. And
There's the moment. The moment Messi knows he won it all. Finally. 0 for 4 title games for his country. And there it ends.
All right.
Down 1 to go. Mexico.
Have a great night, everybody. It's your boy Corey. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And
in Brazil, the
boy is out.
Presentation still to take place. Angel Di Maria. 22nd minute. The game.